To celebrate reaching 25 subscribers, I'm playing the US State Streak. I've never played it before. I'm not very good at the US States either, to be honest. Only been to Maryland and DC myself. I'm going to try to get a streak of at least 25. I don't know how long it's going to take. Maybe I won't be able to get to it, but that's my goal. So I'm going to give it at least an hour, I think, before I give up if I have to give up. I'm just going to start in a single player mode with no time limit and moving allowed. I will at some point decide to just make a guess if I can't find out where I am. I hope I get some easy ones, and I think I might get some difficult ones as well. So let's start. The first thing, okay, so Route 66 is, no, it's at Phillips 66, not Route 66. So let's have a look. Let's not get ahead of myself. Dewey Avenue, American Heritage. Okay, so this is quite telling because that's the shape of a state, and this looks very much like Oklahoma, so I'm going to guess Oklahoma. Right, first one done. That didn't take too long at all. So we are outside Tulsa. Right, number 2. Eighth Avenue West, doesn't really say anything. And we have some, oh, that was interesting. And see if I can get that back. So, didn't notice that, but it says Norsk Høstfest, which is Norwegian for Norwegian Autumn Party. So I'm thinking probably somewhere like Minnesota or North Dakota, where there is a large Norwegian population. The question is, should I just go straight in and guess one of the two? Or should I try a bit further now? So we're in North Dakota because it says Dickinson, North Dakota there. So that's 2. So we were in Dickinson. So that's 2 states. This one, again, somewhere with very poor resolution. So this is one of the early street view photos that haven't been updated for a long time. I see the light varies a bit as well, but it is this. They're all taken from the same time. So it's a different lighting, but you can see the clouds are the same. This is a very long straight road. I haven't seen a single road sign. I know if you go to the Midwest, it is pretty flat there as well. See some mountains in the distance. I think, if I'm not mistaken, something like Kansas, probably one of the flattest, or maybe Nebraska as well. some of the flattest states in the US. I mean, we are going up a gentle slope over some hills, but nothing too hilly. I think one of the problems as well when I get to any signpost is that it could be too difficult to read because of the resolution, and also because I have, even though I haven't set a time limit, I don't want to spend like 10 minutes going straight ahead. I and you, and then not get any closer. So I'd rather just guess and see if I can read anything. That was one of the things I was a bit afraid of. Is we have signage, but resolution is too poor. There were some as well. Okay, junction MT 69 or 89. Could we be in Montana? I think I'll guess Montana. Right, it was right. So that's three. Finally, some good quality again. Bugs in. There's some trucks entering. Have a look. I hope we can get some street signs. Oh, some poor quality for imagery there. You go back onto the higher resolution. That's not helpful. A Christmas tree farm. There's some other signage. North Vermont. But I'm guessing that's where we are. Right, so up to 4. I mean, the closer I get to my goal of 25, the more careful I'm going to be to take more time. It's a bit like when I play the perfect score challenges. If I get a perfect score in the first couple of rounds, I'll I'll take less chances and I'll be more certain before I guess, and I will spend longer time per round. I haven't really found anything to suggest where we are, although there was something there. Inside state 93. So I think it's just well, I think it's just a matter of finding interstate 93. Ah, there we go. It runs from Massachusetts to New Hampshire. It's going to be one of the two. Northfield. I'm going to head up to Interstate 93. Hope it's not too far away. And if I was to guess now, I would guess New Hampshire, but I don't think I'll take any chances just yet. Okay, the junction for Interstate 93, south only. So we're north of Manchester and Concord, so we're up New Hampshire. Right, so that's 5. So we're done. Oh, we got to 20% of the target. Right, this could easily be Alaska. I'll just head north and see if I can find anything. I think it's Alaska. I should really head south, maybe, but we'll see. Okay, so Denali grizzly bear. So that's Alaska. Denali is somewhere in Alaska. That's Denali Park. Right, so I was pretty close to here. So that's 6 down. I think that's the first one I guessed straight away where we were. Let's see, that's wrong direction. Head north instead. Let's head north again. I mean, eventually I'll reach somewhere. If I head north, eventually I'll reach Canada. So I will be fine. I will be able to see where we are. There was not a street sign. Getting close to something. So I would say the main road here is this road. Does not help me at all. So if I was to guess, I would guess somewhere up here in the New England part of the US, but I don't really know, to be honest. Clayville. So we are on a bigger road. There's another junction up here. State Police. Oh, it might be a state name. There's a Rhode Island State Police. So Rhode Island, I believe, is the smallest state in the US. Right, Rhode Island. This one should be doable. I don't know where it is, but should find out straight away or fairly quickly. .310 and .212 doesn't really help. Red Lodge and Laurel doesn't really help me. How does it? We're on sort of interstate, it seems. Butte. I've heard of Butte, but I don't know where it is. But Interstate 90. Let's see. Ah, there's 90. The 90 runs from Boston to run all the way to Chicago. No, past Chicago. Madison. Run all the way to the West Coast. Seattle. So we're somewhere between Seattle and Boston, so I should narrow it down. Have a look. Ah, Butte is there. Are we in Montana then? West Butte next, right? We must be. Yes. Oh, that's Laurel as well. 8 states. I think we are in Wyoming. That's was quite lucky. So 9 states. That was a quick one. Let's head north and see where it takes us. So I haven't really seen anything yet. If it was a guess, again, I would guess in the east somewhere, but I don't really know. Maine made products. So it's probably Maine. Wow, we're almost in Canada. That's 10. I'm gonna head west because there's a road sign there. 301 Boulevard East. Junction for the State Road 41. Can you have the same state road in different states? I think you can. I don't think they're like interstate ones, which is unique. But I don't really know. And I don't also I don't know the phone numbers that could tell me where it is, but unfortunately I don't. And we seem to be in a fairly big place. Seem to be somewhere really warm as well, so we might be in somewhere like California. The one is southern, either one is southern states or California. I think there's some more signage up here. Bradenton, the convention center. I'm just going to see if I can find a Bradenton in California. Not at first glance. Let's have a look. Somewhere like Florida. Uh, no, I can't see anything. Let's just carry on. Right, so we are in Florida. I wonder where, but there we go, Bradenton. That's 11. Again, we are on a pretty big highway. Okay, you should always travel safely, to be fair. if I get off. Can I not get off of this road? It doesn't look like it. Gone this way. Hopefully it will say which road we're going on to. Does. Have a look. So the interstate 269, and it's crossing with by the state or local road 304. So 269. So if I understand, I don't really know the road numbering, but I would assume it's somewhere near that's a 69, somewhere near the 60 roads, but I don't really know it. Just going to follow the 69 and see if I can see a 269 anywhere close. So it seems to run from Sarnia and all the way south. So one of the reasons why I think it's close is because there was a 469 running off the 26, so running off the 69, and I've seen other places where like you have a 65 somewhere here, and also here you have 169 running off it. But then I would presume it's between 169 and the 469 that we saw before. Like with the 65, you have the 465 here, you have the 865 there. Oh, there we go, 269. Are we in Tennessee or are we in Mississippi? 304. 304 is there. I'm guessing we are in Mississippi. Yes, we were. Right, so that's 12 states, almost halfway there. Salem Lutheran Church. Is this the famous Salem from the Salem witch trials? I wonder. It's somewhere around there, I think. I actually know where it is, to be fair. I think I have to have a look around. Let's see if I can find anything and find out if this is the actual Salem or not. And then I'll have to see if I can figure out which state we're in. Transit Chicago. So Chicago, Illinois. So I'm going to say we are in Illinois. Yep. What's the place called? Salem? No. Just the name of the church. Right. More than halfway. Fredericksburg. Studa and Urbana. Deltaville. Fredericksburg sounds familiar. Lot of different road numbers here. The 17 and 33, I think, and the 618. and 6. Yeah, I think it was 680. Appahannock in Fredericksburg. So Fredericksburg sounds like it's going to be the bigger one. See if we can find any by not zooming in too much. Looking at the scenery, it's a bit flat and a bit open. It's hard to say, really. There's a Fredericksburg in Virginia. So the question is, the church view at Tappahannock. Well, Tappahannock, yep. And Urbana, that's a 17. So we are in the right state. Right, that's 14 in a row. This is a big flat one again. I'm going to go west. So I think this is in the Midwest somewhere. Could easily be something like Nebraska, Kansas. I think we are in this area. I mean, it is completely flat. Might be at a higher altitude, but it's definitely very flat. But this could take some time. It's like the one I had in Montana. It took a while before I got anyone close to a location. Liberal and Sudet. And there were some road numbers as well. Let's go back there. 54 and 160. And 54, 160. what it says here. Trooper Jimmy Jacobs Memorial Highway. Could be something to look up and see what happened to him. Mead, Greensburg. Oh, Lake Mead is quite famous. It's Lake Mead. I thought it was like Nevados. Oh, I don't know where Lake Mead is. Lake Mead, that's Lake Mead. Outside Las Vegas. And as soon as I saw Lake Mead, I completely forgot where we are or any road numbers. And Lake Mead State Park, it could be a different Lake Mead. I mean, this doesn't look like Nevada at all. And it could be, okay, could be Arizona as well. So that might be a red herring. The Lake Mead State Park, that is quite interesting. But it doesn't quite fit with the scenery. See if there are any big state parks, the lakes. Let's see. I need to see what the road number was again. I've completely forgotten what it was. So after I found the Lake Mead sign, I hope one will come up soon. I think it was it 17 and 1/6? Oh, can't have been. Weren't that close. 54 and 1/6. Wait, there are some speed cameras there. Oh no, they were not speed cameras. They were just dual lights. Wondering it would say the state of Western Heights state champion. Oh, that's not helpful to me at least. But I'm just going to go back to that Lake Mead. I have to carry on. Keep Kansas clean. Kansas. Oh, there's Selena as well. There's a 54. There's a 160. 54 runs further that way. 54, 54. 169. I can't remember now. There's a 160. Oh. Let's just see what it says. Western Heights. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm going to have to go back to the beginning and just get the roads or the place names. I'll get that junction again. So it was 54 West and 160. So I want to see the first town names before I select Kansas. It could be I actually started in Texas, Missouri, and I went over to Kansas. Although I would have thought that I would have seen a go back. I would have thought would have seen some sort of state line signage. Mead, Ashland. The Mead is 13 miles west, so to the east. Neola and Ashland. A bit further, find it. Oh, this is even worse because I can't find any of these places. Does it carry on past there then? Ah, there's a 160. And there's the 160. Even more confusing. Maybe they going up somewhere. There's Ashland. There's Mead. Oh, that's 54 again. Right, okay. We'll go for that. Took a lot longer than I thought. I just need to get myself a drink. So we're 60% there. That's what I still my drink is on, but never mind. Be fine. Right. So 30%, no, so 60% there. Tend to go to reach my goal. This might be a tough one as well. Don't know if that's the sea or a large lake. So I'm just going to head in a northerly direction. Okay, I can't head in a northerly direction, so I have to go south. Right, again, I don't know where we are at all. Very, very poor quality resolution. So this is going to be very hard to get. I mean, the way it looks, it could almost be Scandinavia. So I think with two options, either Washington or even Alaska option. I have a feeling I'm going to run in a circle now as well, but we'll see. But we could also be on coast, like Maine or somewhere. But yes, I have going to run in a circle. I was here. Can't read any of the signs at all. We'll go, see if we can go back to this harbour I was in and maybe take another direction. Doesn't look like you can. Oh yes, up here. See if we find anything with a better resolution. Or anything. I'm not very hopeful. You know, there's a big sign around here, wasn't there? But I must be mistaken. I mean, another guess could be Montana as well, just based on the fact that we had quite poor, uh, quite poor quality images or poor resolution images in first round we had in Montana. It's impossible to read any of the signage. Dear Isle. Probably the first sign I've been able to read more or less. That's quite a big bridge. I mean, in my mind, this kind of supports my theory of it being in Washington. But I don't know if it's correct. Might find some better quality photos. Here I, okay, so I read it before. Brooksville. Yeah, at least I can carry on a bit now. Oh, that didn't last long. I'm gonna have a look around here. Oh, and Oregon. I mean, it could be Oregon itself. Anyway, we're heading south again, which is not great. Oh, some better quality again. Hmm. Let me check these places here. There, Bruxelles. We are in Maine. Right, that took some doing, but managed to get there in the end. We are at an airport. Is the one, this one that I know? Berkshire County Airport? No, I mean there are something like 30,000 airports in the US. Can't know them all. I mean, when I say airports, that's there's also airfield, farm strips, etc. So I think it's around 30,000. Just gonna say that's looks like State Road One. Most airports are in Alaska, I think, but second most are in California. But this doesn't look like California, at least not in my mind. South Carolina, Camden. There's Camden. And where's that airport? Kershaw County is here. I mean, it doesn't really matter where it is. But So it would be interesting. Anyway, South Carolina, 17. I don't know where this is either. Look around. Head north. Onto this road. Sorry, yes. Head in a northerly direction. Not seeing anything. Yeah, sorry, State Road 1 was. Did I see that in the last round? 1 there. Could we be in South Carolina again? I don't know. Rockingham. Let's see if there's a Rockingham. There's one there. But we are in North Carolina, maybe. Yes, indeed. Right. That's 18. There was no road numbers there. Head up in a northerly direction. Gibsonburg. Oh, 20 and 200. See. Don't want the poor quality. 220. I've never seen that kind of shape for a road number either. Wondering because we have the 21 here, is it 19, 3? So logically, it should be somewhere around here. But I think I have to carry on a bit further. Woodville, Perryburg, and Gibson, if I can remember them. So it's just the road sign for Gibsonburg. Just going to see if I can find a 20 around here somewhere. There's a lot of bergs around here. $2.20 somewhere around here. But if it follows the same logic as with interstate ones, that should come off the 20 at some point. Oh, there's a 20. Can't find a Gibsonburg, so I'm gonna have to carry on direction. See if we can find anything in here with a state name somewhere. Amish handcrafted, so that would that be Pennsylvania or Woodville, Ohio? Oh, Ohio. There. Did 20 carry on, or is it a different 20? 20, so that seems to carry on actually. There's Gibsonburg, so I'm pretty sure I'm in the right place. Yes, that's 19 in a row. Yeah, I would guess this is Florida. But let's have a look around. Going west. We are not going any further west. We are in some sort of hotel or resort where they obviously haven't allowed a Google car to go in and take photos. City of Weston. So is a Weston in Florida? Have a quick look. Can't see one. So I'll have to look a bit further. So let's go north. This looks like a main road. So does this go over motorway? Like it does. Onto the motorway? No. Let's say Miami. There's 591 or something. I need to get onto this motorway. Sometimes if I click a lot, it will just let me jump down, but that seems to be the case here. But we know there's a motorway, so I'm just going to follow it. I am fairly certain we are in Florida, but I want to be 100% sure because I could be wrong. We could be in somewhere like California, or we could be, but that's just Florida, so I'm certain. Yes, that's 20. Ah, there's Western. So it was in Miami. Right, 5 left to reach my goal. Now we have poor imagery again. Forest Acres. I'm gonna. I was gonna go in this direction. Oh, yeah, if I can, head north. Hope I can get out of this place. Okay, let's head west. think photos were quite good for a second. Oh, it was just the movement. And now we hit the end of the road. So let's go south. Going east instead of west. North on this road. It's a bit hilly, and from scenery, either be west coast or east coast, I think. We've had rounds where the quality was pretty poor, both uh, both Montana and in Maine. Maybe we are back in Maine again. Who knows? Ah, some good quality photos. Gonna head north. Jolly Cemetery. Not sure if there's anything jolly about the cemetery. Salem Lutheran Church. It's the second Salem Lutheran Church. Dean, Missouri, Synod. So are we in Missouri then? Guessing we are. Taylorsville. So where's Missouri? Missouri is here. Is there Taylorsville in Missouri? Where does he go? It goes all the way there. You also get fast rural internet. I don't think there's such a thing. Unless you are on a very fast mobile network. We are along road 16. Just gonna see if we can find a state road 16 here. Thomasville, but Taylorsville. Let's carry on and see If we can find anything else to suggest where we are, or to confirm that we are in fact in Missouri. NC Highway 16. So are we actually in North Carolina? That's where the Salem is, I think. So at the moment, I'm glad I didn't just click in or guess Missouri. I think it might be North Carolina after that. After that road sign. So now I have to be absolutely certain. Um, there's a 16. As well. Hey, Taylorsville. Okay, so I'm going to go North Carolina. I was right. So I was glad I didn't go for Missouri when I saw that sign beside the Salem Church. So 4 to go to reach my target. This one, this quite rural. Go west. Uh, quite dry as well. So I immediately think maybe Nevada, maybe New Mexico, Texas, Arizona, maybe. Back at a road at least. Ooh, snow. Oh, Dale Crime Stopper. I'm gonna head north and So this is a dead end, it seems. I want to go down here anyway to see if I can find a thing. Right, 11. I think I got back up where it came from, and see if I can find some more road signs, because the road seems to be a lot better that way. So I presume this is a main road out of here. I'm pretty sure that's New Mexico. The name is New Mexico. I'm going to zoom in. See if we can find any of those names I saw. Oh, yeah. Could we start around there? Cruise Lake. Just want to go before I select anything. Santa Fe 98. So Santa Fe is around here. I think that's good enough to guess. Mexico. Oh, there's EU as well. Started up here. Right, that's 22. Winona County. That's a county road 115. another road number here, wasn't there? East 14. I'm going to go west. I tend to go either west or north. I when I want to find out where I am. Fourteen west. This is also so it doesn't turn me around, which it does sometimes. It's also fairly flat state, seems, or flat area. Rochester and Chatfield. And we have interstate 74. No, but it says Minnesota 74. There's the 14. There is Nona as well. Rochester, Chatfield. Right, that's 23. 2 to go to reach my target. And I'm pretty sure this is Alaska, since we have Alaska Solar. Would be very unfortunately if it's not. AK apartments, so that also tells me Alaska. So I'm gonna guess. Right, and I was in Anchorage. So 1 to go. I'm gonna go in this northerly direction. Right, let's go north. But I think the road was wider going to the south, so go back south. But at least there's a central line as well. Often there's an indication we are on some sort of main road or of a main road. I want to go north again, or northish. Go on an even better road now. Freeport and Yarmouth. We are in Freeport probably. Gonna go in the northerly direction and see if we can find anything. There's a lot of solar panels there. Maine Beer Company. So could we be in Maine? Is there a free port in Maine? Have a look. Hopefully, if there is a free port, it's along the coast. There's a free port. There's a Yarmouth, so I'm guessing Maine. Right, that's 25 states, which is my target. Now I'll see how far I can go. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each round now, so I might be out in the first round. Well, what's a guess about this place? I would say Texas, maybe. Are we on a main road? Okay, I can get onto it. Good. Probably not Texas because I haven't seen a single Texan flag. Part of me want to just finish this straight away, but part of me want to carry on as well. I mean, I've gone for almost 2 hours. Oh, I'm in a side street. See if I can go back to the main road. So a bit of Spanish as well. Maybe New Mexico. Then maybe Texas. Maybe Florida. No, sorry, not Florida. Oh, I could be Florida as well. Maybe California. Either sure. Going in a place called Valinda. But I don't think it's Florida because there are quite some hills in the background somewhere. I think maybe New Mexico. I'm going to go for New Mexico, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Ah, it was California. But up here, that's Valinda as well. So I ended up with 25 in a streak of 25 states, which was my target. And as I reached my target, I kind of guessed before I was certain. So next time I do this, I might set myself a time limit. So I have a time of 3 minutes. See if I can uh, get to more than 25, maybe 50 states. But I hope you enjoy this video. As always, if you'd like to see some more, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, leaving a comment and hitting a like button. Bye for now.